We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now in the box, Gleyber Torres comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Michaelis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 0-2 delivery. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He's set. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Judge at second with 2 down. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, the pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. O'Neill looks up and gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
The third baseman.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and 1 strike. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Perez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The pitcher, James.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Into the box, James Paxton. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. From the stretch. One out and a runner on second base. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Struck him out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Miles Michaelis, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled away. Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. LeMahieu waits on it, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, David Rosario. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the third out. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're in front 4-0.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Paxton comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Goldschmidt over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here it comes. Just short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, James Paxton, lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Cabrera, the former Ranger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez is there. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AV.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So now to the plate, Hernan Perez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Perez ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready once again, Torres. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ryan Helsley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 0-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. O'Neill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yadier Molina will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Colton Wong.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martinez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. A ball that's carrying. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Grounder down the line at third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Paxton's ready on his way with the 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, James Paxton. No hits to this point.
the pitcher, James Paxton.
Now here it comes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Ready for another shot now. Torres. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, David Rosario. Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit hard up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
This is foul right side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, the third baseman, Urshela.
So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dominic Leone will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Conrad Chambers will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5, Conrad Chambers.
Into the box, James Paxton, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. This one's down to third. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Yadi Molina digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
baseman.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Tommy Kingley is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the New York Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
At the plate now, Conrad Chambers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. No home runs as of yet, 13 RBIs. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Standing in now, Harrison Bader, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu to second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning straight ahead, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Andrew Miller comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Miller has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in now for the Yankees, David Rosario. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Runners on first with one down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Two down, runners at first and second. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Domingo Germán will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now as Drupal Cabrera. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Windup and the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. So the Bronx Bombers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. James Paxton wins a league-high 16th decision as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record now is 16-2. The loss goes to Miles Michaelis. He falls to 5-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.